Well, what you've all been waiting for, the new kettle. You've obviously seen the thumbnail, and I got a new kettle. Well, I seen somebody put a post on social media about these kettles, and I'd seen them advertised on eBay for a while, and I'd been meaning to get one, so I thought I'd pull the plug on it. Considering how cheap they were, pretty much a no-brainer. Well, it's a Chinese made kettle, and it's stainless steel. It has handles, a lid, a spout, and it locks in that position. I believe this is the 1.2 litre version. I think it comes in a 1.7 as well. I'm quite impressed with it, to be honest though. It's pretty thick gauge stainless, and really speaking, it goes with the Moz philosophy of the Moz pot, just that bit smaller. So a far cheaper alternative to the Pathfinder pot. The only thing is I haven't used it yet, so it's nice and clean. My concern is, I don't know if you can see, the holes for the spout are really small. So I'm not going to use it today. I'll be using it next time, because Nick's got his kettle out today. So I'll keep it nice and clean for one more week. And we'll give it a go next week. But I've got a feeling it's going to be a bit difficult to pour. But as for cooking, it'd be great. In my eyes though, it has two flaws. Number one, these are very loose. I could do with them being stiff, so they actually stay open. They are flapping about a bit, and it's a little bit annoying. The other thing I don't like about it, the lid. That's loose too. A nice tight fitting lid would have gone down a treat. I'm wondering though, if I punch a few dents in the lid, whether it'll catch on. So that's something I may do in the future. But so far, so good. So next time, it'll be on the fire, nice and black like everything else. The balance on it is a bit off. But when there's half a litre or a litre of water in there, I don't think I'm going to notice that. Came with a little bag. Little stuff sack. If I leave my hat at home, I can put it on my head. Possibly filter water through it as well. There we are. So that's my little bit on my new kettle. And say next time I'm out in the woods, it'll be going on the fire. I will keep you posted. Time to show you the modifications I've made to the Chinese pot. Well, looks a bit different to what it was. Start with the handles. Now, somebody commented that a Canadian chap, had modified one of these and stiffened the handles. So I seen the video and I copied it. And it basically, that's all you need to do is to hammer them flat. So I did exactly what the Canadian chap did. Very sorry. I think his name is David Young. If it's not, I'm sorry. So the handles are now stiff. Excellent. Next thing he said, to widen the holes for the spout. Well, I've only drilled out 3 of them, and to be honest with you, I found that quite enough. It'll still filter out coarse grounds, and it pours just fine now. Now my major bugbear with this was the lid. The lid was really loose. It isn't anymore. It's now tight. And I'll tell you how I did it. I took a 5mm masonry drill bit and I hammered dents all around the inside. Can you see that? I was looking for a punch or something at home, and that's basically all I could find was a 5mm masonry bit. And I put a piece of wood in the vise, I rested the edge on the wood, and I came in at an angle and I popped them in, and now that lid is tight. And the last thing I did, I put a wire bail on it. I drilled out the rivets for the existing bail, which didn't suit the way I hang my pot on the fire. I prefer a wire myself, or a thin, you know, like a 3mm steel dangler instead of that flat one. I don't like them. I've got a zebra pot, I've had a few zebra pots, and I've always done that to them as well because I didn't like that handle. So basically some wire, same stuff as brake cable for bicycles, but I bought it in B&Q, which if you're in the US of A or Canada, basically a DIY store, and put together with about 5-6mm of aluminium tube, which I've cut and then crimped it in the vise. Done. That now has made that pot excellent. I'm really pleased with it. I'm so pleased, in fact, I've given Nick my Pathfinder pot on an indefinite loan. I'm using this one instead because I've got a Moz pot and it's the same size as the Pathfinder, so I don't need two that size. Pleased with that? Thank you.